Hey, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Bull City Hangout 12-2. I'm Pat Murray. I publish the Durham Skywriter, this Durham's online community paper. Check it out at durhamskywriter.com. Now, with Bull City Hangout, I tell you what's happening today in Durham, and I invite you to click on that link right there on the Durham Skywriter Facebook page to join me on camera, to say hello, shoot the breeze, etc., etc. Actually, I already have my specs on, so let me move my keyboard out of the way. I'm going to be really kind of low key today. Remember, I was late yesterday because I had my wellness check at Lincoln. And boy, oh boy, I also got a flu shot. And all day I was like, hey, I'm cool. It's not going to bother me. Everything's fine. And then it hit me late last night. Oh my goodness. So yeah, I'm just not getting up because I am feeling really woozy from that flu shot, and I was told it won't last more than a couple of days. So so I'm just going to lay low today, and maybe even tomorrow. So we'll see. So anyway, I'm going to go to the Word page and see what's happening on the government and nonprofit information page, where there are so many great programs and services being offered by local nonprofits and also local government. So let's see, there's some American Red Cross classes. Um, oh, by the way, I'm going to skip a couple of pages and keep the show a little short because of the way I'm feeling right now. Um, the city of Durham has a couple of vacancies that maybe you might want to help fill. So there's a vacancy on the Durham Affordable Housing Implementation Committee, and there's another one on the Housing Appeals Board. So you go to durhamskywriter.com, go to the Word page, then you scroll down, and then you'll see the calendar. You see that calendar right there? And and then check it out. Click on the link so that you can see what they're expecting of you. And then if you're still interested, let the city know by end of day tomorrow that you want to fill one of these two vacancies. Okay, let's see. Now I want to check. The libraries. The Durham County libraries are open until 8. Bragtown closes at 6, and then the libraries reopen tomorrow at 9:30, and Bragtown reopens at 10 tomorrow. Okay, let's see. Looking for Durham Tech Small Business Center, where you can learn how to be an entrepreneur if that is what you want to do. They have these classes that are in person. They have some classes that are online. I like to list the classes that are being offered across the state because they're totally free. They're live. You can ask questions. And the teachers are always very informative and part of the business community. So let me see. There is so much on this page now. There it is. So going on right now is the Café Emprendedor for the business owners who speak Spanish. It ends at 1 and it started at 10. So I told you about that yesterday. And let's see what's being offered across the state today. Oh, here's one. QuickBooks Invoicing and Payments. QuickBooks is an accounting program that you use on your computer. So if you want to learn how to use that, that's going to be today from 6 until 8. And here's another class. Your small business federal and state taxes. It is that time, so you might want to check that out from 6 until 7:30. And here's one that's going to be tomorrow early afternoon. Um, Psychology infused paid ad campaigns. What in the world? That's going to be tomorrow from 2 until 4. Psychology infused. Sounds kind of intriguing. I'm sure it's not about putting one over on your prospective customers, but it does sound interesting. Okay, so that's going to be tomorrow at 2. Figure that one out, or if you can't figure it out, go ahead and sign up for the class and see what it's all about. Let's see. Okay, I think that's going to be it. Let me check. Let me check SCORE real quick because they also help budding entrepreneurs with workshops. Some are in person, some are online. And their offices in downtown Durham, they have mentors and everything. So you might want to check them out too. SCORE, where is it? Service Corps of Retired Executives. There it is. Let's see, their next workshop is tomorrow at 5:30. Welcome to entrepreneurship. Okay, so I'll tell you about that during tomorrow's show. That one's going to be an in-person class or workshop. All righty. Um, let's go to the to your health page. I won't be checking the senior scope page because unfortunately the Durham Center for Senior Life, their schedule's not out yet for December, and it's kind of hard, December starting right there Monday. So the weekend, or rather the month, ended over the weekend. So I'm sure they couldn't update it on Sunday. So hopefully today they'll update it, and hopefully I'll be able to swing by if I feel better, if my headache goes away. Stop by the senior center and get a paper schedule. Hopefully, I'm going to call and see. Okay, let's see. I'm on the To Your Health page. I'm looking for the blood drives where you can save lives by donating blood. And there's a lot more on this page. There's lots of great information. Always adding more. Let's see. Oh, there is a blood drive going on right now. So the American Red Cross is at the Duke University PA program, 800 South Duke Street. They're already there and will be there until 4. It's right across the street from J.J. Henderson Towers. And let's check with the Blood Connection. They do the same thing. Oh, they have a blood drive too. They are at Duke University's Camp Kasem, 124 Science Drive, and they're already there and they will be there until 4. And I'm not sure where 124 falls on Duke's campus, but I do know that when you go east on Science Drive, that's where the parking garage is. So take that, maybe that's helpful to you. Okay. And the health equipment program, they are open right now because today's Tuesday, isn't it? It is Tuesday. So the health equipment loan program is located at 4206 North Roxborough Street, and it's run by the county. It's run by Project Access. Basically, they help people get their hands on things like wheelchairs, knee scooters, walkers with and without wheels, canes and crutches, that sort of thing. So they rely on you and me. So if you have something lying around the house that maybe somebody can use, you can go ahead and donate that. I have a whole list of what they're looking for and what they have in stock. So they're only open 2 days a week, though. So Tuesdays 10 to 2, and then Fridays 1 to 5. Again, at 4206 North Roxborough Street. So you make your donation, and then they, fix it up, they disinfect, and then repair as necessary. And then they turn around and they loan it out for 3 months at a time. So if you need a knee scooter or a cane or whatever, hey, Panda's here. Then you can go ahead and check them out. Like I said, you can borrow these items for 90 days at a time, which is, I think, really cool. Panda's here from New York City. Indeed. Thank you, sir. Very happy to have you here. I'm going to change the brand color because we couldn't really see his name. Let me change it to, let's see, what goes along with what I have on. Oh, I have on my New York t-shirt. Oh, this is my see, it says 161st Street, Yankee Stadium, and the served by the. We were talking about this yesterday. The B, the D, and the 4. See, Panda was right. There you go. Now the B, I've never taken the B train. I don't know where that goes, but yeah, the D and the 4 definitely. So since there's a green there, let me add. Let me make it green so we can see the people's names. Now let me see. There you go. Panda photographer. There you go. Much better. I was using I think a white or gray background. All righty. Let me continue here. So the health equipment loan program is open until 2. So you might want to zip over there. Also, suggestion, if you're going to have somebody at your house over the holidays and they have a disability or they're recently injured or they're elderly, maybe you can borrow a wheelchair or cane or whatever. Just keep that in mind. What in the world? Pandas say no one knows how and where the B train goes or why it's a line in the first place? Really? I don't know if he's putting me on or not. Because I've never taken, I suppose the B train is Manhattan or something. Queens? I don't know. Long Island? I have no idea. Anyway, wow, no one knows. Okay, that is weird. That is wild. But it goes to Yankee Stadium. So if you're a baseball fan, there you go. You're welcome. Now you know how to get to Yankee Stadium. I wish I'd been able to go inside, though. I was never in New York at a time when I could go inside the stadium. So yeah, I really, that's one of my, because I love baseball. I really do. I really love baseball. That was one thing that me and my dad shared was the love of baseball and photography. He taught me so much about photography. He got me into the whole thing. No one takes the local B train running on the same A and C lines. New York is so big. We don't even have a train in there. We're trying to get one. We're trying to get one of those rapid transit type trains that goes to. I know initially they wanted the train to go to Chapel Hill, but somehow not the airport, which is kind of weird. Anyway, and I think you can take the train to LaGuardia now. Because when I was living in New York, you had to take, I can't remember the name of the bus. There was some train that went to LaGuardia, but I can't honestly remember now because that was back when I was in my 20s and I'll be 70 next week. So he said, wait, I did. I was 15. That's a really specific memory. Okay. Well, we all know about the A. I mean, jazz fans, we all know about the A train, Duke Ellington. So we all know about the A train. It goes uptown to Harlem. At least according to the song. All right, where was it? Okay, so I think that's it for the health page. Oh, let me go to the health events page. Let me click on the button at the top of the page, which takes me to the health events page. So let's see what is indeed happening. Let's see. Oh, today. Oh, I wanted to go to this. Okay, the Lincoln Community Health Center at 1301 Fayetteville Street, they're going to have a blood pressure class. So they're bringing back the support groups and the classes, which is great. I was asking them about that, and they were saying because of COVID, I think they lost some staff, and they had to bring some staff back or figure out how to hold these classes with what they had. So yeah, so they're bringing back the blood pressure class. It's going to be from 4 until 5 this afternoon in conference room B. And if I'm not mistaken, that's downstairs because I was just there yesterday and I did notice a conference room. So that's probably downstairs at Lincoln Community Health Center, 1301 Fayetteville Street. If you have high blood pressure like me, I might see you there. Oh, and tomorrow, the Daughters Concerned for Aging Relative Support Group, they will be meeting online from noon until 1. It's run by Duke. You don't literally have to be a daughter, just someone caring for someone who's getting up there. Okay. So Panda's saying it's the number 7 that goes to LaGuardia? Oh, but it doesn't go to LaGuardia. You have to take the bus. I remember taking some kind of bus. That was years ago, man. And that was it. And now, I'll do is a bus that goes from LaGuardia to Harlem, 125th Street. LaGuardia to 125th. That would have been useful if I had been living in New York, because I can't remember. Yeah, that would have been useful. Anyway, we continue. Let's see. Okay, that's it. Now, and like I said, I'm not going to check the Senior Scope page because the schedule's not out for the Durham Center for Senior Life. But I will go to the Let's Go calendar of events page. I'm starting to feel a little better now that I'm sitting up. You didn't see the show from the beginning, Panda. I had a flu shot yesterday, and I thought everything was cool. And boy, oh boy, it hit me last night. I felt bad. And when I woke up, I felt horrible. So I'm feeling, now that I'm actually up and dressed, I'm feeling a little better. So I don't think I'll be going. Well, if I do, I do want to go to that blood pressure. There's a couple of things I want to go to today. We'll see. I might baby myself this afternoon, and hopefully I can tiptoe out if it's not raining. Okay, let's see what's going on today. The grocery giveaway. This starts in 12 minutes. New Visions of Africa restaurant, 1306 Fayetteville Street, across the street from Lincoln. They're having their grocery giveaway at 12:30, and it starts in a couple of minutes. And this might be a sign of my flu shot. I hate when people sniff and stuff on camera. I'll be right back. Oh wait, where is my okay, wait a minute. Where is it? There it is. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, let's see. I'm back. Hey, I didn't want to, sniff and blow my nose and stuff on camera. Okay, what's going on Oh, Panda said, you know what, Panda? I never got a flu shot until last year. To be honest, I always made sure that my dad got his and my aunt got hers and whatnot. But I never got a flu shot until last year, and it was because I knew I was going to be in Chicago. Being now that I'm a Southerner, I didn't know if my body would have reactions to sudden cold weather, so I thought I'd play it safe. And so that's why I got the flu shot, because I'm going to Chicago next week, and I figure what the heck. And I'm sure I'll feel better. They said I won't feel bad for more than 2 days. So, and I'm starting, now that I'm sitting up, I'm feeling a little better. So last time Panic got his shots was 5 years ago. Never, but you know what? I don't know. Is it never needed? Something is in that flu shot called government. Oh, okay, Panda. I like that. That's a critical ingredient. Government. Okay. But like I said, I mean, I did it to protect myself. Another thing I'm going to do, I don't care about what anybody else does. The last time I was on a plane, I think there were maybe one or two people besides myself with a mask on. I'm wearing my mask. I don't care what anybody says. I'm wearing my mask. Well, I also have to think, I am thinking about more people than just myself. My sister is a cancer survivor. Her her system is compromised, so that's another reason why you got to be careful. You got to be careful. Yeah. Okay, what else is going on this afternoon? So don't forget the grocery giveaway. If you're driving, park in the WD Hill parking lot. It's right next door. And if you're on the bus, it's the 5 or the 5K bus. Try to have a rollaway cart if you can, because they give away lots of food. Sometimes they have so much left over that they actually leave it sitting on the tables. So try to get there as close as you can to 12:30, because they're there while supplies last. Now I think it's raining right now. Let's see. It might have stopped raining. I don't hear anything going on outside. But yeah, have your umbrella with you too. And I know it's cold out. I can feel it when I open my back door for light. I can feel the cold seeping in. Okay, what else is going on? Oh, if you are a Christian faith leader, the pastor's lunch, which happens every month, they get together and talk about things. I don't know what things, because I'm not a Christian faith leader, but if you want to join them as a pastor, minister, the pastor's lunch is hosted by the Tri-West Network. They're the same people who have the toy drives at Bragtown. So this is going to be held today, starting at 1 at Chubby's Tacos, 4711 Hope Valley Road in the Woodcroft Shopping Center. All right. And the Durham Bulls Festival of Lights is at the DBAP at the Durham Bulls Athletic Park, 409 Blackwell Street. I'll be announcing this every day because it's happening every single day, including Sundays through January 3rd. It's a wonderful place to take the little ones. So it's from 5:30 until 9 every day. The ballpark is transformed into a winter wonderland with thousands of twinkling lights, twinkling to holiday music. They have all these different places that the kids can visit, the craft zone. They can take a train. They could visit Christmas Tree Alley. They can make s'mores. There's a fire pit zone, so be careful. Don't send the kid to the fire pit zone without you. You want them to get accidentally burned. And teach them, what is it, drop and roll, just in case. I'm not trying to be funny. I'm just serious. Okay. Take a thrilling ride on the holiday slide. Tickets are 12, which is great. You can get them during the day at the box office if you're downtown anyway. So from 9 to 5, you can get tickets. And they don't let anybody buy all the tickets in advance. They have tickets every single day, which is wonderful. You can get the tickets online as well. But if you're downtown already, you can stroll down to the box office and get tickets if that's what you want to do during your lunch hour. Oh, it is lunch hour. Anyway, what else is going on today? Wheels Durham, which is at 715 North Hoover Road, they're having affordable family fun night where they cut admission in half, so it's 750. So you can rent skates for 6, 7 for rollerblades, and non-skaters who are adults just watching the little ones. You do pay $4 because they want to make a little money off of everybody who enters. I don't blame them. I mean, it's a business. So they do have a clear bag policy. In effect, you can read about it by going to the Let's Go page. They don't want anybody bringing in anything weird. And that's why, did I tell you the time? From 6 until 8:30. And let's see. Panda saying it's a problem in America, talking about the masks, since the pandemic. People want to wear masks now, but before the pandemic, no one understood why the Japanese or Chinese or people from Pacific Asia wear masks. Well, when I was in Japan, mind you, it was a couple of years ago, 1981, people were wearing masks, and I was told that if they're feeling even a bit sick, because if you think you've seen a crowded place, yeah, you just go to Shinjuku or wherever in Tokyo. Man, you talk about crowded. I'll tell you a real funny story. So I was in the Shinjuku area because I was visiting Sasipere. There's this guy named Toshiro Ono, and he owned this club called Sasipere. It has a Brazilian theme. And my Brazilian friends who were in a band, they played at this club. And they told me, yeah, if you're in Tokyo, stop by and say hello to Mr. Ono. So I did that, and I ended up playing there. They said, do you play? I said, well, not professional. But they said, yeah, we have a guitar. So I ended up playing there. I had a good time. But here's the funny story, though. So I'm in Shinjuku, right? And I'm from Chicago. We're used to just walking out in the street. Not downtown. You have to be careful. Downtown is crowded. But, jaywalking is common. And I would be on a street corner, lots of people, but no cars were coming. So, yeah, I'm like stepping out on the street. There's no cars coming. Why not cross, even though it's a red light for the pedestrians? And then I was like, oh, nobody else is crossing. What's going on? And so I took a step back and I was like, okay. And then they just wait patiently. And then once the light hits green, they all head out. And it was so funny to me because they're so, well, it's just obedience to the rules. And there's nothing wrong with that. But it's just funny to encounter if what you're not, that's not what you're expecting. So anyway, that was real fun. So I learned to hold back. Even though there's no traffic, just wait. Anyway, let me continue. Was Panda saying something else? Oh yeah, so they were wearing masks, and that was back in the early '80s. Again, it's because Another reason I was told I was staying with the Kitamura family. Shout out to their son Hiroshi, who's an adult now, and he's a professor. He was 5 years old when I visited. He's a professor in Virginia somewhere. I need to reconnect with him. But anyway, I was told also another reason why they wear masks is because of the pollution. At least back then, it was really, really bad. All right. And Panda said he used to get picked on a lot. Here, he's in New York for wearing a mask before all that nonsense in 2020 happened. I understand. It happens. I understand if people aren't used to it and they're wondering what the heck's going on. Yeah, I can see that. I don't agree with it, but I can. People are weird. People are weird. All right, where was I? Let's see. Affordable Family Fun Night. Oh, the Glass Jog Run Club. So they start right before 6 in the Parkwood Ballpark, 5200 Revere Road. And then you can choose either to join the 2 mile walk or the 5K jog and run. It's non competitive. I mean, you're just doing it for fun. You're meeting neighbors, you're hanging out. And so it all ends at the Glass Jug Beer Lab on Highway 55, 5410, Highway 55. And again, it's casual. Strollers are welcome, dogs are welcome. So it's just a nice way to get out and get some exercise in. Now, this is really cool. There's a place called the Home Repair Lab. Excuse me. It's kind of new to me. I don't know if they're actually new, but I'm just not hearing about it. They're at 803 Ramsey Street by the railroad tracks. So they're hosting a learning clinic, kitchen design in 1 hour. So today from 6:30 until 7:30, you can go to 803 Ramsey Street, have a seat, and learn about the typical kitchen triangle, which I think is the stove, refrigerator, sink, and I guess how to set it up, how to redesign your space, how to choose flooring, cabinetry, countertops, and more. A lot of people are selling, a lot of people are buying. Durham is an extremely hot real estate market right now. Oh, the class fee is 25. So if you're thinking of fixing up a house in order to sell it or whatever, or you just bought a house, an old house, you want to fix it up, you might want to check out this class. It's the Learning Clinic, Kitchen Design in 1 hour, hosted by the Home Repair Lab. The Black and Brown Ballet class is at the Hayti Heritage Center on the corner of Fayetteville and Lakewood. So the class is from 6:30 until 8, where you can learn ballet. You have to be at least age 12, though, and either beginner or intermediate dancer. And the fee is $10. And again, that's from 6:30 until 8. Harris Beverages, they're hosting the Durham Toastmasters meeting where you can learn all about public speaking, which, in my opinion, includes talking on camera, like what I'm doing. So if you want to do what I'm doing and be on camera or give speeches, or you have to talk in front of your class or whatever, or at your place of work or faith or whatever, then yeah, check out Durham has at least 3, maybe 4 Toastmasters meetings. This one in particular is in person at Harris Beverages, 6:30 until 8. And it says here that it's at 1305 Hillsborough Road, and it says turn between the hot dog and Wendy's. There you go. So I guess it's a little hard to find. Now, if you can't make it in person, then you can go ahead and click on the Zoom link and attend virtually. Yeah, keep jaywalking is highly illegal in Japan. Well, I didn't get arrested because I did step back. I had the sense to realize I was alone in my efforts. So yeah, and I heard that in New York it is now. Oh, it was either illegal and is now legal, or it was legal and now it's illegal. I can't remember. And Chicago, nobody's going to throw you in jail, but you just get killed because they do not play in Chicago at all. And yeah, I know it's in Paris. I've only been to 3 foreign places. I've been to Japan, Paris, um, well, Belgium to get to Paris, and Ireland. And I noticed in Paris, they're very no nonsense. So the car will come right up on you and it'll stop 1 inch short of you. It's kind of passive aggressive. A lot of people say that the French people are rude. They're not rude, they're just matter of fact. Life is challenging in Paris, even though it's like lover's paradise. It's a challenge for the people who live there. So they're very matter of fact, and they don't play around a lot. They don't goof around a lot, and it's just they're not rude. They just keep everything straight. I'm just saying. Let me continue. Aldersgate United Methodist Church at 1320 Umstead Road. This is the Umstead on the north side of town, not the Umstead by the library, Stanford O. Warren. This is the one that's way north. So the Aldersgate United Methodist Church, they're hosting the weekly community pickleball, which is fun. It's kind of like tennis, and it's faster than I thought it was. I thought it was going to be a very delicate game, but no, it's faster than I expected. But yeah, it looks like it's a lot of fun. So from 6:30 until 8:30, you can play pickleball for free. So you go to the church, 1320 Umstead Road, and you go to the big building where the gym is located. Totally free. Minors are only welcome if they're accompanied by their parent or legal guardian. So I guess they don't want it to become like a playground for little ones. And again, that's from 6:30 until 8:30. The Tuesday Blues Jam is from 7 until 10 at the Blue Note Grill, 709 Washington Street, downtown. And if you play guitar or bass, don't even worry about bringing your amp. You can just use one of their amps. I think that's very pleasant. Just take your instrument, bring your drumsticks. If you're a drummer, use their drums. I think drums are kind of personal, though. And what if you're left-handed like Phil Collins? You can feel kind of backwards. But anyway, it's up to you. Totally up to you. If you're a singer, you can bring your own mic if you like, or I suggest you bring a mic cover. You can get, if you're still worried about germs, actually, you should always be worried about germs. Some people actually put their mouth on the mic accidentally, so, you just want to be careful. You can get mic covers. They look like little bonnets. They're so cute. And for about $10 or $15, you can get a couple hundred. So I use them a lot because when I'm DJing, very often I'm giving other people the mic for announcements. So I always give everybody who's involved their own mic cover. So if you want to do that, you can go to the Big A online and get some mic covers for about, I think they're about 10, $15. They're very, very cheap. So that again is going to be from 7 until 10. It's free. You can hop on stage after you sign in. But of course, the Blue Note grill is the important word. It is a restaurant. They would really appreciate it if you order a little something. So you can do that. Now, tomorrow, the Durham County Sheriff's Office's Animal Services Division, they're going to have rabies vaccination clinics tomorrow morning and afternoon. Give them a quick call, make an appointment for your pet. Also, bring $10 exact change for each pet. And take care of that. You don't want your pet to ever get rabies because I think once an animal gets rabies, yes, curtains after that. Bell Yeager Free Will Baptist Church at 128 East Cornwallis Road. They're going to have their food giveaway tomorrow from 10 until noon. I think Catholic Charities, they do the same thing. They also have a food giveaway. They run the Durham Community Food Pantry in the Lakewood Shopping Center. You can go once a month. They serve lots of people, literally hundreds. So they're at 2020 Chapel Hill Road in the Lakewood Shopping Center. It's from 10 until 1. You'll talk to a social worker. Let them know if you can't have dairy or pork, and they'll make a substitution. You get a week's worth of food. They also give away diapers. Now, it's only December 3rd tomorrow, so I don't know if they'll have received all their diapers yet from the diaper bank, but ask anyway. If they didn't get their diaper delivery just yet, then they'll tell you when to come back. They do have, usually they have pull-ups, newborn to toddler sizes, and then big ones for adults. And they give away other things too. You never know what they'll be giving away. People are always making donations to Catholic Charities. So if you can't make it tomorrow between 10 and 1, they'll be doing it again from 5 to 7. Tri-West Network, I did mention them before. They're going to have their Christmas toy store set up and donation drop-off in Bragtown Baptist Church, 3218 North Roxborough Street, where you can donate toys, ideally new toys for little ones. The low income families have already been chosen, so they don't like free for alls, and I understand that. So they will be able to shop for their stocking stuffers, new toys, clothing, shoes for their kids. Now, if you're not a parent or if you're just not hip to what the kids like nowadays, you can make a monetary gift and then they'll go out and buy something for the kiddies. So that's every day this week from 10 until 1 at Bragtown Baptist Church. That's that huge church on North Roxborough Street. You can't miss it. All righty, I think that's pretty much it. Let's check the weather. I'll put my iPad down here. And let's check the weather, shall we? Let me get my little intro. All righty, it is. Ooh, it's only 43. Wow. And it's raining. It's raining lightly somewhere. I don't know if it's still, I don't think it's raining here on Cap Street. But anyway, it's 43. The high will be 47. And it looks like we're going to have rain through the 1 o'clock hour. And then the sun's not going to come out till like dinner time. And then it'll immediately set. So it says the sun comes out at 5, sun sets at 5:01. That is hilarious. That is hilarious. Now let's look ahead. Let's check New York. That's where. Oh, let's check Chicago. 24 with the high of 26 in Chicago. I hope it improves by the time I get there next week. That's nothing to play with. That's why I got the flu shot. Because you know my body might go into shock. Oh my goodness. Let's check New York. 41 going to 42. Snowing. Oh, looks like sleet. Oh yeah, so apparently I don't know about where you are, Panda. I know you're sometimes in Brooklyn, sometimes somewhere else, but yeah. So it looks like it's snowing and sleeting at the same time. 100% right now, going down to 80% at 4. Oh, all the way through the dinner hour, and then cloudy. Okay. Boley, Oklahoma, 41 going up to 48, sunny. Los Angeles, 58 going up to 66. Sunny, okay. Talladega, Alabama, 47, going up to 52. I'm going to add Kamakura and I think I'm going to add Kamakura and Galway because that's two of the places that I have visited to my favorite cities, so I can check their weather also. But anyway, as far as Durhamites are concerned, rain after 2 o'clock, it should be okay, and the sun might peek out a bit at 3, and for at least one glorious minute, it'll come out at 5. Now, tomorrow, 75%. Oh, it's today. Oh, sunny tomorrow. Okay, sunny tomorrow. A high of 48. The low tonight, though, 31. That's really cold. Wow. Especially for us. So a high of 48 tomorrow, 47 today. So looking ahead, Thursday 52. Okay, Friday 40, Saturday 49, Sunday 49. Yeah, I think winter is upon us, or at least fall. Yeah. So, I mean, it's just a fact of life. It's just the way it is. So, I think that is it for today's show. I do hope that you have a beautiful afternoon. Wait, there's an event happening. Oh, wait a minute. I think they're sold out. Reese City, they're having a block party today at 6. And Reese City, as you know, is at 112 Broadway. And I didn't add it to the calendar because it looks like after it's sold out, that's it. And I think it's sold out. But anyway, I'm hoping to go to that if I feel better. So, anyway, have a beautiful afternoon and evening. For the most part, I should be doing my show live tomorrow. Let's see. Yeah, I'll be doing the show live tomorrow, Thursday, and Friday. Saturday might be a little bit up in the air. But yeah, I'll be doing the show live this week. So you have a beautiful afternoon and evening, and I'll see you tomorrow at noon. Don't forget to read the Durham Skywriter at durhamskywriter.com. Ciao for now. And Panda, thanks for contributing to the show so much. I always appreciate it.